And we are live with the Sports Block. My name is Will Gaddis alongside Tyler Scholler and Nick Holiday for your Middle Creek Mustangs to take on the Fuquay Varina Bengals in the last regular season home game for this Middle Creek Mustang team. We're going to start things off right away, going over to Nick Holiday to talk a little bit about Fuquay, and then over to Tyler Scholler to talk a little bit about our Middle Creek Mustangs. So, Nick, why don't you kick us off?
How you guys doing? So, little something about Fuquay. They are 6-4 overall, and they are 3-3 in conference play. They've had sort of a tough out of conference schedule. They had a beating by Millbrook at the beginning of the season, but they turned things around, and they have two back-to-back conference wins, which is very good for them. And it's a very hype game and a lot of anticipation, and I just think it's been a really good game. Tyler, what do you got about Middle Creek?
Well, Middle Creek last week was at Cary, and it was a very sloppy game for those who went. It was raining all night long, and that really showed up in the Mustangs' offense. They had 6 pass completions and 22 attempts for a total of 56 yards. So that is one of the Mustangs' fewest total yards all year long, which I believe there was just about 75 total yards there. The Mustangs are 6-0 or 6-0 in conference, yes, and they are top of conference. So we look to see a great senior night and to play the Bengals very tough tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I just I'm lost voice in my headset, but it's a blistering 39 degrees outside tonight, so that's going to be a factor in the game. We have Tyler Scholler over here wearing nothing but shorts on his legs. His hands are also numb, so SportsWire reports. We have a little bit of a seating scenario coming up. It gets pretty complicated. We had J. Mike Blake on the Coaches Show this Tuesday talking about different scenarios, so we're going to take a look at a video from him from Tuesday.
Well, as you're sitting here with a bunch of Middle Creek faithful, are you daring enough to give a prediction to this team and what they can do?
I'd have to see kind of how the playoffs work, because it could be a situation where second round you're playing Wake Forest, because there's the way football does it. When you split the brackets into these very small subsets of big 4A teams, it becomes like a Wake County tournament, because the Wake County has the largest schools. So I think Middle Creek for this year is getting a little bit healthy now. The defense has been consistent all year long. There seems to be a little bit more balance than in years past in the offense. I mean, I know they're wanting state championship, but I think the furthest the school has ever been is third round. If you get the number 1 seed, you can start aiming, I think, realistically, and say, get past the third round, get over that hump.
For sure.
And, J. Mike Blake is very knowledgeable, as you saw in that clip, of what goes on around the SWAC conference and pretty much anything football-related around the state, really. Tonight is also worth mentioning. Tonight is senior night, as it is the last home game. So we will have some pregame festivities, per se, from Mr. Cafone over here, the PA announcer. I think, if I recall from last year, it's just going to be different players and their future goals in life, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And then each player was asked to have a certain teacher or administrator or faculty member to accompany them out on the field tonight and wear their jerseys. So also, along with the players and their family, you will see one of those faculty members accompany them on the field.
Definitely. And, yeah, I think a lot of times people like to say how important teachers are in their lives. And, sometimes people are kind of like, yeah, I'm sure they are. Not really, But from a fellow student's perspective, teachers are just a huge, huge deal in not only, basic students' life, but these athletes' life, whether it be mentoring, teaching a class that they really liked, or just being a friendly person. And I think that's what this night is all about, helping the seniors, not only wishing the seniors good luck, but also letting those know who helped them along the way how much they appreciate it.
Yeah, that's like you said, that's very important. And as we always say, we're a very tight-knit community here at the Creek and around the Middle Creek area. So just allowing those teachers to just stay in the players' lives and in their students' lives just really makes their job worthwhile and makes them feel all warm and cozy inside.
Warm and cozy is just the opposite of, I think, what most people are experiencing right now in this weather. But speaking of kind of the Creek community, definitely worth mentioning the humongous rivalry that Middle Creek and Fuquay share. I can't tell you where it started. I'm sure it probably started right when the school was built. But if I had to choose one game that I got to attend all year, this would be the game. There's so much hype and so much adrenaline addressed just towards this one game, because every year we have both Middle Creek and Fuquay have very competitive athletic programs, and every year we have a big rivalry matchup, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. And it couldn't have come in really a better fashion. I mean, Fuquay needs, I think they need this win to reach the playoffs, and Mustangs need this win to really secure their number one seed. I believe they're expected to have it, but just to really, really secure it, they need this win. And, I mean, it's really apparent not only just by the students talking. You go on Twitter. Twitter is an absolute madhouse of Fuquay and Middle Creek students just so hyped for this game. It's really immeasurable, really. But certainly going to be some emotions on the field tonight. That doesn't exactly mean, fighting or like testosterone running wild. It's just there's going to be emotions, and I think that's what's really going to set this game apart from every other game this regular season.
Yeah, especially tonight, because like you said, these are rivals. And every year, Fuquay always gives us a good game, so we look for nothing less from the Bengals tonight. But you look to see the seniors, and especially just everyone else on the team, coming out and trying to make the senior night, especially the best senior night for these seniors, because everyone wants to go out with a bang and with a win on their senior night. So we look to see them play very hard and a very fast-paced offense.
Certainly, not only for the players. It's getting kind of emotional with me up here. I'm tearing up right now. No, not really. But it's kind of, I started this when I was a sophomore, midway through sophomore year. Mr. First had mentioned, hey, we need a commentator. So I came out, and, it's hard to believe that was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. It's just the time has absolutely flown, and I've had a great time, and it's hard to believe this is my last home, excluding the playoffs, but this is my last home, football game.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you've been on here a lot longer than I have. I've been on here probably a total of, what has it been, 3 months?
Not even.
Two and a half months here, but I've enjoyed every minute of it out here, just commentating on the game and helping the people at home just understand the game better and get them a little insight for the football standpoint.
Yeah, well, for me, I came out started my junior year, and that's where I met Will and Kevin Brunson, and it took off from there. We did basketball. I didn't do baseball because I ran track, but now we're back at it here again this year, and what a season it's been so far, and it's not over yet. So it's been really great.
Yeah, it's enough about us, but I mean, it's just been it feels like high school just went by in like a week. Like, it feels like, yes, I was a freshman yesterday, But
yeah, one thing for all you incoming freshmen or all those who are still in high school, take full advantage of every moment of high school, because before you know it, you'll be looking out for your senior night if you're an athlete, or just you'll be looking out at graduation.
and parents and kids, I guess, get involved with the sports blog. I cannot stress this enough. I'm writing my college applications, and everything seems to trace back to the sports block. You know, like, what do you do outside of school? Well, I sit on my lazy butt and play video games, but I also do sports block, and that's really what I think saved most of my applications to the schools I want to go to. But really, it's just a great experience and real world, you know, skills that we're learning here, and truly irreplaceable, really. And, you know, Mr. Petty, Mr. First, Mr. Maldonado, Mr. Vino, all great people, all great mentors. You know, can't say enough good things about them. But I think we're getting ready here to go onto the field. And I think they're just setting them up and talk to the different seniors. I think we have quite a few, so we'll see how long this takes. We still have another 31 minutes and 25 seconds until the game actually starts. Oh, excuse me.
Do we have a little voice crack there?
It was a slight burp, and then my voice cracked prior. It's not important.
It's very important.
All right, classic. All right.
Very.
In other news, football related, Middle Creek painted Fuquay's rock. If you ever went to high school, you know that's probably a thing. Needless to say, Fuquay is livid, and there's that. I think that it's just little stuff like that that really contributes to the rivalry between Fuquay and Middle Creek. And I think we might be going over Mr. Cafone or whoever's working it tonight to talk about the seniors.
Good evening, and welcome. We would like to welcome everyone to Mustang Stadium. Tonight is senior night. It is the last home football game of the regular season for the class of 2014. We will be honoring our senior football players, trainers, band members, and cheerleaders. Each senior will be escorted on the field tonight by his or her family. Each senior football player has also selected a teacher to accompany him that has been most influential person to him at Middle Creek High School. We would like to thank all of the players, managers, trainers, band members, and cheerleaders for their dedication and commitment to Middle Creek High School. We wish you the best in your future endeavors. Number 45, Joey Beretti. Joey is escorted by his parents, Robert, Christine Beretti, and his three sisters, Christiana, Marisi, Jewel, and Father Oji. Joey is also accompanied by Mr. Wasdale. Joey plans on studying broadcast communications at one of our North Carolina universities. Number 19, Curtis Burston. Curtis is escorted by his mother, Alicia Evans, and brother, Tavon Evans. Curtis is also accompanied by Mr. Griffin. Curtis will be going to East Carolina University. He is undecided on his field of study, but will be playing football. He is also playing in the Shrine Bowl. Number 75, Evan Cafone. Evan is escorted by his parents, Matthew and Kristen Cafone, and his sister Reagan, the class of 2017. Evan is also accompanied by Mr. First. Evan's plans include attending college next year and is entertaining many offers. Number 2, Troy Diebold. Troy is escorted by his mother, Rachel Harvey, and father, Kirk Diebold. Troy is also accompanied by Mr. Robeson. Troy plans to attend a 4-year college and pursue a career in physical therapy. Number 55, Rashid Farrell. Rashid is escorted by his mother, Brentesha Farrell, and grandmother, Rachel Farrell. Rashid is also accompanied by Mr. Harden. Rashid plans to go to a 4-year college and study criminal justice. Number 38, Tom Hartshorn. Tom is escorted by his parents, Eric and Mary Hartshorn. Tom is also accompanied by Mr. Petty. Tom plans to study athletic training and play football at a four-year college. Number 13, Nick Harvilla. Nick is escorted by his mother, Renee Brown, and father, Mike Harvilla. Nick is also accompanied by Mr. Abashuk. Nick plans to attend North Carolina State or Clemson in the Air Force ROTC program. Number 59, Mason Hilbert. Mason is escorted by Mark and Kathy Hilbert. Mason is also accompanied by Miss Voorhees. Mason plans to attend a four-year college to study criminal justice and business. Number 41, Chris Huey. Chris is escorted by his parents, James and Nancy, and brother Jonathan. Chris is also accompanied by Miss Bosman. Chris plans to study business finance at a four-year university. Number 50, Josh Hunter, escorted by Darian and Maylene Hunter. Josh is also accompanied by Mr. Sheldon. Josh plans to attend a four-year university. Number 61, Angus Johnson. Angus is escorted by Diane and Eddie Johnson. Angus is also accompanied by Mr. Sotomayor. Angus plans to study business at North Carolina State. Number 37, King Kiaku. King is escorted by his mother, Esla Kiaku, and dad, Jerome Kiaku. King is also accompanied by Miss DeWiggins. King plans to attend a four-year college and major in business and/or marketing. Number 11, Deontay McDonald. Deontay is escorted by his mother, Ashante McDonald, and Armani McDonald. Deontay is also escorted by Coach Wilkes. Deontay plans to go to college in an ROTC program and major in criminal justice. Number 12, Jacob Pearl. Jacob is escorted by his parents, Joel and Jeanette Pearl. Jacob is also accompanied by Miss Carpel. Jacob plans on attending UNC Chapel Hill and plans on studying in the field of medicine. Number 59, Kirk Powell. Kirk is escorted by Chuck and Beth Powell. Kirk is also escorted by Mr. Ship. Kirk has enlisted in the United States Army and will depart for basic training on June 30th, 2014. Number 72, Javon Price. Javon is escorted by Vincent and Vicky Price and brother Jalon. Javon is also accompanied by Miss Stanley. Javon is planning on going to North Carolina A&T next year. Number 32, Frankie Robinson. Frankie is escorted by Frankie and Zelda Robinson and Zachary Robinson. Frankie is also accompanied by Miss Gill. Frankie plans on studying broadcasting and mechanical engineering. Number 71, Tim Sasser. Tim is escorted by his parents, Tim and Sherry Sasser, and his sister, Melanie Sasser. Tim is also accompanied by Miss Taylor. Tim plans to attend North Carolina State University, majoring in textile engineering with a minor in materials science engineering. Number 8, Jay Schuler. Jay is escorted by his parents, Jeff and Stephanie Schuler. Jay is also accompanied by Miss Picarillo. Jay would love to play football in college and is interested in a degree in engineering or in the medical field. Number 1, Keon Smith. Keon is escorted by his mother, Keisha Smith. Keon is also accompanied by Mr. Cunningham. Keon plans to attend a junior college and transfer to a 4-year university and major in health and physical education. Number 10, Terrence White. Terrence is escorted by his parents, Felicia Adams and Timothy White. Terrence is also accompanied by Miss Baxley. Terrence plans to attend college and major in architecture. Number 56, Brent Wilkinson. Brent is escorted by his parents, Sean and Bobby Wilkinson. Brent is also accompanied by Coach Ray. Brent plans to major in graphic design at NC State or UNC Wilmington.
And that is the seniors for the 2012 Middle Creek Mustangs. It's up next to the trainers, right?
And that were the seniors, in case you haven't heard, a little bit of a misspeak by Mr. Gaffone. 2013. I believe we are going back to the senior trainers, so we'll head back onto the field.
Kathy Dillon and Father Greg Dillon. Michaela plans to attend UNCW with the ultimate goal of becoming a pediatric nurse. Michaela Dillon. Colby Kress. Colby is escorted by Ms. Lexi Smith. Colby plans to attend a 2-year college to become an automotive technician. Colby Kress. Deanna Smith. Deanna is escorted by her parents, Mike and Denise Smith. Deanna plans to attend UNC Charlotte and major in psychology. Deanna Smith. That is your senior trainers. Now it's time for the band. First up, Meredith Brookins, escorted by her parents, Laura and Trace Brookins, plans to attend college and major in music education. Meredith Brookins. Maggie Klein, escorted by her father, Alan Klein, plans to attend NC State and major in genetics. That's Maggie Klein. Jordan Keeney. Jordan's escorted by her parents, April and Taylor Keeney. She plans to go to college and get a bachelor's degree. That's Jordan Keeney. Rishi Kumar, escorted by his parents, Nav Kumar and Reno Batnagar, plans to attend the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill and pursue a bachelor's degree. That's Rishi Kumar. Will LaRue, escorted by his mother, Dawn LaRue, plans to attend college and major in communications. Will LaRue. Evangeline Luback, escorted by her parents, Laura and Michael Luback, plans to go to college and major in video animation and design. Evangeline Luback. Stephen May. Stephen is escorted by his parents, Jack and Kathy May, plans to attend college and major in electrical engineering or computer science. That's Stephen May. Ashley Montanero, escorted by her parents, Beth and Patrick Montanero, plans to attend college and major in biological sciences. Ashley Montanero. Mallory Norton, escorted by her parents, Jim and Nicole Norton, plans to attend Western Carolina and major in music education. Mallory Norton. Julia Parker. Julia is escorted by her parents, Mike and Lori Parker. She plans to attend NC State University and major in biomedical textiles. Julia Parker. Nathaniel Raker. He's escorted by his parents, Keith and Denise Raker. Plans to attend college and pursue a bachelor's degree. That's Nathaniel Raker. Caleb Rossi. Escorted by his parents, Nazali Miller and Jonathan Rossi. Plans to attend art school and major in film production. Caleb Rossi. Michelle West. Escorted by her parents, Mike and Karen West. Plans to attend Liberty University and major in English. Michelle West. Emily Voynich. Escorted by her parents, Amy and Rich Voynich. Plans to attend the University of South Carolina and major in hospitality management. Emily Voynich. And that is your senior band. Now, your Mustang senior cheerleaders. First up, Emily Hume, escorted by her mother, Hope, and stepdad, Scott McAndrew, and dad, John Hume. Her plans after high school are to attend East Carolina University, majoring in interior design. Her favorite cheer moment is killing it at Try-9 and setting a standard no one can touch. Emily Hume. Alyssa Martinez. Alyssa is escorted by her mom and dad, plans to go to ECU and become a doctor. Her favorite cheer moment was finding Waldo at the Cary Games sophomore year. Alyssa Martinez. And finally, Maddie Stillwell. Escorted by her parents and plans to attend NC State and cheering while there. Her favorite cheer memory is winning states for the first time her freshman year. Maddie Stillwell.
And that is it for our seniors on senior night. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be coming back pretty soon. Stay tuned. You're watching The Sports Block. He one block, and he just shrugs them off. And he makes another two. And kick is up. That's an absolute drill into the back of the end zone.